Beautiful view down the long bonnet there.
7 feet from the windscreen
Right.
to the lady. She's a beautiful slip.
So I'm here with Bob Doyle today and his beautiful Silver Cloud. This is the Mark III, I understand, Bob.
Yes, it's a 1963 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 3. It is the last of the chauffeur-driven cars. It's the last of the Rolls-Royce cars that were built on a separate chassis.
Right.
After this model, the Silver Shadow came out with a monocoque chassis, which no longer had the separate bodies. It's the 4 doors, bonnet and boot are aluminium to get the weight down, and she still weighs about 2.5 tonnes.
Right.
She's a superb motor car, beautiful to drive. I keep it in the condition you're looking at now because I think it deserves it for the quality of the vehicle. It's got this perpetual feeling to it, like it will never age. It's not one of these cars that you're going to find in the scrapyard.
Oh,
You never own a Rolls-Royce, you're the caretaker
that's right.
until the next person takes over. I'm very lucky, I'm the 3rd owner from you, and my family will continue looking after the vehicle after I fall off the perch, as they say in the classics. But it's a superb car.
It
was
is,
resprayed back in '86 and repulsed back in 1986. But it's been absolutely well looked after from day one.
So was the body made by Rolls-Royce or was it?
Yes, it was.
It was?
Yes, it was. It's not a coach-built car, this one. This is one of the factory cars.
Right. Look at the beautiful interior there. Just beautiful. Mirrors up there.
Beautiful all the woodwork hasn't been.
So this is all original woodwork?
All original woodwork.
Oh my goodness. I mean, look at the craftsmanship in the work and the finished product that leaves this wood looking like this. Nearly, what is it, nearly 60 years old?
Yes, I was 10 years of age when this was built.
Amazing.
But
just gorgeous.
It's been incredibly well looked after.
Well, as it should be. And I noticed these red...
the pinstriping.
The pinstripes.
They are
beautiful.
All hand done. If you look on the bonnet, it's got the double lines down the waistline.
Oh, and they match a red one,
And
a red line in.
We have the matching
Oh, yes.
centre rims.
Attention to detail.
Those centre rims are a separate part of the hubcap. They clip onto the hubcap. They're not part of it, they're a separate unit.
So it's a 2-piece, is it?
Yes.
Right.
So you can have these painted the same colour of your car. People tend to do that to make it blend in beautifully.
Yes.
The colour of this one's called Forest Grey. It's an original Rolls-Royce colour. It's got a few little blemishes on it, which is part of the patina of the car for its age. It doesn't deflect from the quality of the vehicle. The inside of the car we keep absolutely spot on.
Massive.
Right down to we have all the jack.
Oh,
and,
spare wheel sits behind here.
Yeah, and there's a light. There's a light that fits in. There's a foot pump.
Oh, so you've got everything should you have a puncture.
Yeah, and it neatly covers up. It's amazing how much luggage you can actually fit into the boot of these.
It's a big boot.
It's a big boot, and it looks small this way, but it bows over the top.
The bow, so you can have high bags.
Yes,
yeah.
you can have a lot of luggage in the back.
Superb.
Everything shuts beautifully. All the door gaps are spot on. There's no variations of the door gaps. Like I said, it is the last of the chauffeur-driven vehicles.
It's a long vehicle, isn't it?
Yes, it's not as long as the Phantom 5s.
No, they're 6.5 metres.
They're a big car. But if you get down to, like I said, about the pinstriping on down,
Yeah, that's just...
down the bonnet line, and you think that was all hand done.
Oh, it's pretty straight, isn't it? Beautiful.
The radiator, the Series 1 were 1.5 inches higher than the 3s.
Really?
And they wanted more visibility, so they dropped it down a little bit. I can't remember whether the Series 2 had I think the Series 2 they dropped it down.
Right.
And they kept it going with the Series 3.
All right. Let's have a look underneath the bonnet.
Right, this is an aluminium hand-built Rolls-Royce 6.25 litre V8 engine. Puts out quite a bit of power for the pull the body. It's got the waftability. Waftability is to move the vehicle off at a nice steady pace without being too much. It gets you to a nice, comfortable, fast speed without going quick. The torque is unbelievable in them. This car's fully air conditioned. When these were new, it was £500 extra for the air conditioning.
Wow.
And £500 could buy you a brand new Mini.
Yes, indeed. The good old 60s.
Yeah.
So this motor would be the same motor that's in the Phantom and a number of other models that were...
These came out in 1959, and in the 1970 they moved to the 6.75 litre V8. It's the L series V8. The thing is with them, granted over the years, they're not the same as like in the brand new ones, but they're still the same bore and everything else within the new Phantoms and all that sort of thing. But the L series, it was an unbelievably productive engine. It was just, in other words, you couldn't kill it. It was funny too. It was a car that was built, it was only built, not this one, but the Series 1, the Cloud 1, it was only 10 years after the war. And materials in England and after the war were very scarce. But Rolls-Royce and the government knew that they needed sales of quality cars overseas to get the economy back into operation.
Right, yes.
So they sort of, I think they just sort of lended a hand sort of thing to help them get all the materials they need to build it. But they're an incredible different style of car, considering the model before it was the Cloud, not the Cloud, what was it? The Dawn, the Silver Dawn.
Right.
And that was a totally different shape. And John Blatchley designed both, and he designed the Silver Shadow. But it was a radical change from the original cars.
Sure. What about concours, Bob? Have you had this car in concours before?
Yes, I've won concours with this car.
You have?
I won it last year, actually.
Right.
I was quite taken back winning it. I was tickled pink, to be honest.
Well, I mean, why? It's a very straight car and it's in beautiful condition.
Yeah,
Congratulations.